run this. Yes. Wait a minute, hold up. You know I gotta do this for my city, PC in the building, is you with me? Last but I'm certainly not least, time to step to the mic, cause I don't woke up the beat, yeah. Come on, I can kick out niggas with a basic flow. I ain't gotta put no thought into none of y'all hoes. Your man said he like me and your man's too. And then her man said he like me and she do too. And I'ma put the bars to the side and y'all can keep being haters from the back of the line. That's what I said, I can keep being haters from the back of the line, cause I stay on my grind. Never level, you haters out of your mind. And when you hit this record, you know you gotta
Fuck with your movement until it's moving. I done seen niggas switch sides like bitches choose. Hard of a winner, hate to say that you lose. I'm fighting a good fight, body marked with bruise. Seeing dark clouds because of them hard times. Little niggas growing up and the soldiers carrying knives. Haters say they gon' kill me. I ain't hard to find, I'm thinking all of y'all with me. Man, I'm going for mine. Pussy niggas talking crazy when they up on Instagram. Ain't no Muslim over here, my nigga, I'm going ham. I grew up in the jets, y'all wouldn't understand, yeah. Shit was really rough for me and my whole fam. And yeah, we fought each other like we were some total strangers. Put it on the hood, they say their life was in danger. Beating up niggas that wasn't from where we from. We swung without hands, most times played with guns. If you ain't have a burner, better just duck and run or stay low up in the bushes and wait for the cops and stuff. The way how I was raised, OGs paved the way. I don't know what's going on with these clowns today. You claiming you're a killer, toting the big machine. Whole time use a bitch, you might as well wear Maybelline. There's gangsters in this punks, fitting right in between. On some faggot boy shit from Tennessee, what I mean? Look, if I destroy your person, it'll be you mumble rap guys. For whack lines and keep saying you bag dimes. Famous for talking, you met the plug 1,000 times. Nigga, stop lying. Listen, the only plug you ever met was a socket for the TV. I explode on you niggas. Call me TNT. Ball so hard like Steph Curry for the referee. When I shoot 3, they land in your face officially. And yeah, my whole team bananas. Call Beast John Henry the way I'm swinging them hammers. You be banned from TV. Smack your bitch with a camera. And yup, you're not a goon, you just broke with an attitude. You rob who and I turn your brains into dog food. All you mumble rappers retarded like the real kind. And that wasn't a metaphor or a punchline. Come at me, say my name like one time, and that will be the end of your life, like when Christ died. Yeah, I don't know why these niggas start with me, but if it's beef, we in your crib's like a house party. You stomp a nigga down the hamburger beef. The only way your mother recognize you is your feet. Fuck with your movement until it's moving. I done seen niggas switch sides like bitches choose. Hard of a winner, hate to say that you lose. I'm fighting a good fight, body marked with bruise. Seeing dark clouds because of them hard times. Little niggas growing up and the soldiers carrying knives. Haters say they gon' kill me. I ain't hard to find, I'm thinking all of y'all with me. Man, I'm going for mine. Pussy niggas talking crazy when they up on Instagram. Ain't no Muslim over here, my nigga, I'm going ham. I grew up in the jet. Shit was really rough for me and my whole fam. And yeah, we fought each other like we were some total strangers. Put it on the hood, they say their life was in danger. Beating up niggas that wasn't from where we from. We swung without hands, most times played with guns. If you ain't have a burner, better just duck and run or stay low up in the bushes and wait for the cops. The way how I was raised, OGs paved the way. I don't know what's going on with these clowns today. You claiming you're a killer, toting the big machine. Whole time use a bitch, you might as well wear Maybelline. There's gangsters in this punks, fitting right in between. On some faggot boy shit from Tennessee, what I mean? Look, if I destroy your person, it'll be you mumble rap guys. For whack lines and keep saying you bag dimes. Famous for talking, you met the plug 1,000 times. Nigga, stop lying. Listen, the only plug you ever met was a socket for the TV. I explode on you niggas. Call me TNT. Ball so hard like Steph Curry for the referee. When I shoot 3, they land in your face officially. And yeah, my whole team bananas. Call Beast John Henry the way I'm swinging them hammers. You be banned from TV. Smack your bitch with a camera. And yup, you're not a goon, you just broke with an attitude. You rob who and I turn your brains into dog food. All you mumble rappers retarded like the real kind. And that wasn't a metaphor or a punchline. Come at me, say my name like one time, and that will be the end of your life, like when Christ died. Yeah, I don't know why these niggas start with me, but if it's beef, we in your crib's like a house party. We stomp a nigga down the hamburger beef. The only way your mother recognize you is your feet. Fuck with your movement until it's moving. I done seen niggas switch sides like bitches choose. Hard of a winner. Hate to say that you lose. I'm fighting a good fight. Body marked with bruise. Seen dark clouds because of them hard times. Little niggas growing up and the soldiers carrying knives. Hate to say they gon' kill me. I ain't hard to find. I'm taking all of y'all with me. Man, I'm going for mine. Pussy niggas talking crazy when they up on Instagram. Ain't no Muslim over here, my nigga. I'm going ham. I grew up in the jets. Y'all wouldn't understand. Yeah, shit was really rough for me and my whole fam. And yeah, we fought each other like we were some total strangers. Put it on the hood, they say their life was in danger. Beating up niggas that wasn't from where we from. We smoke without hands, smoke house, played with guns. If you ain't have a burner, better just duck and run or stay low up in the bushes and wait for the cops to stop. The way how I was raised, OGs paved the way. I don't know what's going on with these clowns today. You claiming you're a killer, toting the big machine. Whole time you's a bitch, you might as well wear Maybelline. There's gangsters and there's punks fitting right in between. On some faggot boy shit from Jenna, see what I mean? Look, if I destroy your person, it'll be you mumble rap guys. For whack lines and keep saying you bag dimes. Famous for talking, you met the plug 1,000 times. Nigga, stop lying. Listen, the only plug you ever met was a socket for the TV. I explode on you niggas. Call me TNT. Ball so hard like Steph Curry for the referee. When I shoot three, they land in your face officially. And yeah, my whole team bananas. Call Beast John Henry the way I'm swinging them hammers. You be banned from TV, smack your bitch with a camera. And yup, you're not a goon, you just broke with an attitude. You rob who when I turn your brains and a dog food. All you mumble rappers retarded like the real kind. And that wasn't a metaphor or a punchline. Come at me, say my name like one time, and that will be the end of your life, like when Christ died. Yeah, I don't know why these niggas start with me, but if it's beef, we in your crib like a house party. We stomp a nigga down the hamburger beef. The only way your mother recognizes you is your feet. Fuck with your movement until it's moving. I done seen niggas switch sides like bitches choose. Hard of a winner. Hate to say that you lose. I'm fighting a good fight. Body marked with bruise. Seen dark clouds because of them hard times. Little niggas growing up and the soldiers carrying knives. Hate to say they gon' kill me. I ain't hard to find. I'm taking all of y'all with me. Man, I'm going for mine. Pussy niggas talking crazy when they up on Instagram. Ain't no Muslim over here, my nigga. I'm going ham. I grew up in the jets. Y'all wouldn't understand. Yeah, shit was really rough for me and my whole fam. And yeah, we fought each other like we were some total strangers. Put it on the hood, they say their life was in danger. Beating up niggas that wasn't from where we from. We smoke without hands, most house played with guns. If you ain't have a burner, better just duck and run or stay low up in the bushes and wait for the cops to stop. The way how I was raised, OGs paved the way. I don't know what's going on with these clowns today. You claiming you're a killer, toting the big machine. Whole time you's a bitch, you might as well wear Maybelline. There's gangsters and there's punks fitting right in between. On some faggot boy shit from Jenna, see what I mean? Look, if I destroy your person, it'll be you mumble rap guys. For whack lines and keep saying you bag dimes. Famous for talking, you met the plug 1,000 times. Nigga, stop lying. Listen, the only plug you ever met was a socket for the TV. I explode on you niggas. Call me TNT. Ball so hard like Steph Curry for the referee. When I shoot three, they land in your face officially. And yeah, my whole team bananas. Call Beast John Henry the way I'm swinging them hammers. You be banned from TV, smack your bitch with a camera. And yup, you're not a goon, you just broke with an attitude. You rob who when I turn your brains and a dog food. All you mumble rappers retarded like the real kind. And that wasn't a metaphor or a punchline. Come at me, say my name like one time, and that will be the end of your life, like when Christ died. Yeah, I don't know why these niggas start with me, but if it's beef between your crib like hamburger beef. I done seen niggas switch sides like bitches choose. Hard up. Body marked with bruise. Seen dark clouds because of them hard times. Little niggas growing up and the soldiers carrying knives. Haters say they gon' kill me. I ain't hard to find. I'm taking all of y'all with me. Man, I'm going for mine. Pussy niggas talking crazy when they up on Instagram. Ain't no Muslim over here, my nigga. I'm going ham. I grew up in the jets. Y'all wouldn't understand. Yeah, shit was really rough for me and my whole fam. And yeah, we fought each other like we were some total strangers. Put it on the hood, they say their life was in danger. Beating up niggas that wasn't from where we from. We smoke one without hands. Most times play it with guns. If you ain't have a burner, better just fucking run or stay low up in the bushes and wait for the cops to stop. The way how I was raised, OGs paved the way. I don't know what's going on with these clowns today. You claiming you're a killer, toting the big machine. Whole time you's a bitch, you might as well wear Maybelline. There's gangsters and there's punks fitting right in between on some faggot boy shit from Jenna. See what I mean? Look, if I destroy your person, it'll be you mumble rap guys for whack lines and keep saying you bag dimes. Famous for talking, you met the plug 1,000 times. Nigga, stop lying. Listen, the only plug you ever met was a socket for the TV. I explode on you niggas. Call me TNT. Ball so hard like Steph Curry for the referee. When I shoot 3, they land in your face officially. Hey, yeah, my whole team banana.
What you gon' do now? Hope you're ready, guess I'm really about to put it down. Girl, you know that I won't ever disrespect you. We have tomorrow, but tonight I wanna spank you. That ass down, gotta make it last down. Girl, I'm so I'ma beat it up. Hate on me, but no. Trying to say stop when the beat say go. There you go again, that voice is me. She make your girlfriend go. Come on, come on, come on. You've been waiting patiently. Wondering when and where I be. The cousin rockets in the industry, making this so she can't sleep.
The miseducation.
Now I don't. I used to love him. Now I don't. You might win some, but you really lost one. You just lost one. It's so silly. How come when it's all done, did you really gain from what you done? It's so silly. How come you just lost one? Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. Watch out, watch out. Look out, look out. Watch out, watch out. Look out, look out. Guys, you know you better watch out. Yeah, some girls are only about to do that thing, that thing, that thing, that thing, that thing. Ba 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 ba, yeah yeah, ba ba ba, ooh ba ba ba, come again. Ooh, no matter how I think we grow, you always seem to let me know it ain't working, it ain't working. And when I try to walk away, you hurt yourself to make me stay. This is crazy, 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 crazy.
Care for me, I know you care for me, care for me.
Guys, you know you'll
Be there for me, cry for me, care for me. You said you died for me, give to me, give to me. Why won't you live for me?
when it hurts so bad,
Ba-boom.
when it hurts so bad, ooh, when it hurts so bad,
Boom.
when it hurts so bad. Now the joy of my world is in Zion. Tell him be alright, be alright.
You're just too good to be true. Be there for me. The miseducation.
Now
Friendly reminder, I want you to stop worrying about who like your pictures, baby. They see you. They watching. You got your foot on their neck, baby. Big motion. And guess what? They gonna screenshot this and talk about you in the group chat, so you might as well go off. Ain't no tippy-toeing. Ain't no playing it small. Ain't no playing it safe, baby. You big pressure. Stand on that.
What's happening? Jeez, y'all. It's your boy Papa Duck. Don't be mad at me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Goddamn, my lady pregnant again, but this time she pregnant with twins. Another collection plate. Come on, preacher, that's kind of strange. I'm sorry, God, I need that little change. I gotta do a couple things, cause that stimulus, it ain't stimulate. Tax time, the mama got pissed and won't let them claim the baby. They shooting again.
Y'all know what time it is.
They need some help.
Time for me to get on some next. Let's go. Let's go.
Time up the road, hit a whole dime. He used to call home. I heard niggas crying in the background. Saying to myself, this ain't how we supposed to live. Turn on Facebook, man, another bitch that got killed. For the love that my dog losing weight out here smoking cocaine cigarettes. 8 years old, shot in the head, had nothing to do with that. That baby innocent. Go get George Zimmerman if y'all just wanna kill a bitch. That's why I'm asking Jesus. Hey, please tell me why you leave us. Tell me why you leave. I need people wanna dead. On the internet capping, that shit is fake, bro. In the mirror showing your ass, putting no makeup. Man, y'all better wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Man, y'all better wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Man, y'all better wake up. I've been telling y'all better wake up. You can't nail bitch, say Papa Duck ain't say nothing. I told y'all everything. I told you I like the government stole it. I told y'all about COVID, the CIA and the cloning. Okay, Ultra, the whole world's under hypnosis. They turn the TV off, that's how Hollywood controllers. And ain't no cure for cancer, yeah, right, that's some bullshit. If they can lead us and go to the moon, they'd have been undid it. And if you took the shot, I pray for you. Lord, no, don't want black folk to grow, so they put us on birth control. And just cause you go to church every Sunday don't make you saved. 12 years of school's how you turn niggas to slaves. And I mind they put shackles, they lie, trickers and trappers, and use the influence of athlete, actors, and rappers. For real. That's fucked up, they did the Emmett Till. And all the pain his mom and family had to feel. That's why I'm asking Jesus. Hey, please tell me why you leave us. Tell me why you leave. I need people wanna dead. On the internet capping, that shit is fake, bro. In the mirror showing your ass, putting no makeup. Man, y'all better wake up.
Too many sleep folks out here. Man, y'all better wake up.
Man, y'all better wake up. Wake up. What's happening? It's your boy Papa Duck. I've been telling y'all about this shit for a long time, bro. I get on YouTube every day, drop videos on nothing but that sauce. Tell y'all what time it is, and I'm telling y'all, these people want us dead, bro. We living like it called to do this, and bro, I done been wide open just to hate and hurt and kill each other every day. You feel me? You feel me? Man, one time for all the folks that's already woke, the ones that ain't, need to wake up. Need to wake up.
Shout out to everybody that's out there. What's going on, Dream Team? How y'all living, man? What's going on? Shout out to everybody that's on all these platforms. That's on Wimkin. That's on YouTube. That's on Rumble. That's on Instagram. That's on Facebook. That's on Locals. That's on Threads. That's right. If you on Threads, just know I'm here, baby. I'm here to drop it off. Now, I got a problem out here. But before I get into my problem, I'm really gonna put some things into perspective real quick, because it's a lot of people out there that sleep for real. Yeah, I said it. You sleep. And the crazy part is the people that sleep, they run with anything. So before I go there, let's go here, because that's my introduction. If you want to donate to the channel, right, you go ahead and hit the box at the bottom, $. It's called the super chat. If you on YouTube, thank everybody and for donating. If you want to donate to me directly, you can hit the Cash App, $OfficialDanaJay. If you want to hit my Venmo, you can hit my Venmo is OfficialDanaJay1. If you want to hit my PayPal, it's OfficialDanaJay. So So I mean, no, I'm sorry, not the Venmo, because the Venmo is for the spices. I'm sorry. If you want to hit my PayPal, is OfficialDanaJay. You know what I mean? So Zelle, same thing, but we rocking. We gonna do what we do. Shout out to everybody that's there, man. That's out here just watching. I'm about to load this content up real quick because people don't understand how serious this is. And the first thing they say is, oh my God. And then they wait. And then when it really hits home, then it's, oh, ain't nobody tell me. Yeah. People told you. I'm one of the ones that told you. I'm one of the ones that's telling you now. My big bro, Papa Duck, another one that's telling you. So we all around telling you. And we on every platform telling you, wake up. What y'all seen last night in a debate, was that a fair debate? That's a question that's been ringing everywhere. Was it a fair debate? Some people say, oh yeah, Donald Trump got smoked. Well, here's what I tell you. If you don't like Donald Trump, that's fine. You still welcome here. If you like Kamala Harris, fine. You still welcome here. If you really don't like DanaJay, but you want to hear what DanaJay have to say, y'all know what it is, right? Fine. You don't have to like me. But if you're going to be here, just be respectful. That's all I ask. Nothing more, nothing less. But I got some content to get out today. And trust and believe, baby boy, it's a lot. So brace yourself. Get ready for what's coming. Because, like I tell everybody, I am calling this live as a subtopic because the head topic is DanaJay reaction to the bank 3-on-1 debate that Trump won. Dana fact checked it all. Now, I'm not just going to sit here and just say, oh no, I fact checked and you got to believe what I say. Bullshit. I'm not going to do that. And I got some friends over on Facebook, right? Some of my fellow Morganites that's talking, and I love the way they talk. But I'll say this to all my friends there, like Hershey Alfred, like Hareen Hill, like Sterling Darnell Smith, like Crystal Michelle. I invite y'all to hit the link and we can always get it cracking. You know what I mean? We can get the debate cracking because I posted Trump won. Living like a local. Trump won. And people like, oh my God, I don't know what debate he saw. This and this and this and this. I seen the same thing that y'all saw. But you want to know the problem? Trump ain't had no help. And he destroyed all three of them. I'm talking about Kamala Harris and moderators. But I'm only touching on the fact check parts. I'm only touching on the fact check parts. And the reason why I'm touching on the fact check parts is because it was said that Donald Trump was lying. One thing about it, I do not rock for people that's going to lie. A lot of y'all said R. Kelly was lying. And now, years later, 5 years in the game, the truth's starting to come out. And y'all like, oh, well, maybe R. Kelly was telling the truth. No. I told y'all, I'm going to hold your feet to the fire. Stick to a side and stay there. Y'all said that he was guilty, right? Now that y'all finding out that the major networks pay these people and the major corporations pay these people to lie on R. Kelly just so they can get access to his catalog. And now y'all don't know what to do. Don't run now. Don't run now. Don't run now. Don't hide now. Understand the fact that you chose a side and you stuck with it because it sounds good. Just like Kamala Harris. It sounds good. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Just get me in office. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Just get me in office. If you get me in office 4 more years, I'm going to do this. She playing with y'all. First things first. We're going to talk about how moderators tried to fact check Trump when their job was to moderate. It was for Kamala Harris to fact check Trump and for Trump to fact check Kamala Harris, if you know about debates. But since the moderators wanted to do it, now it's time for DanaJay to fact check the moderators. Let's go. Ooh, first things first. First things first. Tulsi Gabbard fact checks Kamala Harris' pathetic lies. She tried to say he supports a federal abortion ban. He does not. She tried to tell American people that he wants to ban IVF. He does not. She tried to say he wants to ban birth control. He does not. Well,
I think he clarified and told the truth about a lot of things that Kamala Harris accused him of that were outright lies. She was trying to tell the American people that he supports a federal abortion ban. He does not. She tried to tell the American people that he's trying to ban IVF, something that's personal to me because it's something that my husband and I, for years, tried to start our own family through the use of IVF. It didn't work out for us, works out for a lot of families. President Trump was quick on the draw when that Alabama court ruled, and he immediately said, no, we have to protect IVF, and the Alabama state legislature took action. She continued to say things. She's trying to say he's trying to ban birth control. That is also 100% false. So President Trump, I think, did a good job in clarifying the truth after Kamala Harris continued to lob lie after lie at him, saying things that he stood for that frankly just are not true. I think.
Hold on. So in 2019, right? Kamala Harris said last night, and the moderators didn't fact check this, but she said last night, plain and simple, that she opposes, but she said that she never said that she didn't oppose. I mean, she never said that she, opposes fracking. Well, here it is right here.
There's no question I'm in favor of banning fracking. So, yeah, and starting with what we can do on day one around public lands, right? And then there has to be legislation. But yes, and this is something I've taken on in California. I have a history of working on this issue. And to your point, we have to just acknowledge that the residual impact of fracking is enormous in terms of the impact on the health and safety of communities. Yeah, so thank you. There's no question I'm in favor of banning fracking. So, yeah, and starting with what we can do on day one around public lands, right? And then there has to be legislation. But yes, and this is something I've taken on in California. I have a history of working on this issue. And to your point, we have to just acknowledge that the residual impact of fracking is enormous in terms of the impact on the health and safety of communities. Yeah, so thank you.
Was she lying then, or is she lying now?
There's no question I'm in favor of banning fracking. So, yeah.
Or is she lying just to get your vote? And like I said, and like other people say, the Democratic Party cannot be faithful about nothing or truthful about anything. They will lie, cheat, and steal about every daggone thing. Well, next fact check lie. Ducks, animals in Ohio, they laughed. You got the people on the internet talking about some ducks, cats, dogs, Trump delusional. Was he delusional? Was he delusional? I got Super Smooth in the building. That's what I love. Politicians. However, she putting the whole facts truth out there, and I agree. But I'm just talking about the fact checks of what these moderators that supposed to be moderators tried to do to Trump and humiliate Trump for Kamala. So, like I said, was he lying about the ducks? Let me ask y'all this question. Was Donald Trump lying about the animals being eaten by the Haitians out of Springfield, Ohio? Put yes if y'all think he was lying. Put no if you think Trump was telling the truth. Put yes if you think Trump was lying. Put no if you think Trump was telling the truth. Super Smooth put it out there. They fact check was bullshit. Right. Okay. So I do have some friends like Hershey Alfred. I do have some other church people. Oh, I'm loving this because I'm about to dig all in the church ass. So my sister said, yes, she think he was lying about it. Okay. Well, let's see where it go. Check this out. Uh-oh. Here we go. The source, Times XP, which is an international news channel. Check it out.
In Springfield, Ohio, a small town between Dayton and Columbus, a bizarre rumor hold. People started claiming that Haiti migrants are snatching pets and dogs from the park just to eat. Now, this alarming story quickly spread beyond the town, catching the attention of big names like Elon Musk and J.D. Vance, who used it to make headlines. You're watching Times XP, and I'm Dhruti Atri. Now, the whole thing started in August meeting of the Springfield City Commission. A man there claimed, without any proof, that Haitian migrants are beheading dogs in the local parks and taking them home just to eat. Now, this gruesome accusation spread like wildfire on social media. Now, posts in local Facebook groups talked about missing cats being found butchered in the yards of migrants. Now, the fear was palpable, and soon the story became a viral sensation. On the other hand, J.D. Vance, an Ohio senator, jumped into the matter, sharing the story on social media, insisting that people in his state were losing their pets to migrants who he claimed shouldn't be in this country. Now, the story went viral really quickly, even catching the eye of Elon Musk, who shared an AI-generated image of Donald Trump saving the ducks and kittens, adding fuel to the fire. But here is more to the story. Over the past few years, Springfield, that is a city of 60,000, has a huge increase in Haitian migrants. That's up to 20,000 according to some data. Now, this recent growth put a strain on city service and made housing crisis, causing tensions among the long-time residents. In fact, in August 2023, a tragic accident worsened the situation. A Haitian migrant named Joseph, driving without a valid US license, lost control of his minivan. Now, to avoid this collision, a school bus driver swerved off the road, causing the bus to roll over and tragically killed an 11-year-old boy named Aiden Clark. Now, this incident fueled anger and frustration among Springfield residents, increasing their fears and mistrust in the growing Haitian community. Despite the repeated assurances from the officials that there was no evidence to support the claim about migrants eating the pet, the story kept on spreading. Now, the critic says that the rumors were racist, using age-old tactics to target immigrants during a time of social change. Meanwhile, Springfield, once mostly white, was facing a demographic shift, and some residents struggled to adjust. Even the law enforcement denying the rumors, the story persisted on social media. Now, for Springfield, the wild tale of migrants eating their pet became a symbol of larger debates about immigration and challenges that they are facing in their small town. That's it for today. Do follow Times XP for more such updates.
Okay. So, that led me to go deeper. And I said, well, I don't know if there's any truth to that because I don't know about no Haitians eating no animals because I don't know about none of that. So as I went deeper, it started going like this.
Yo, listen, when I tell y'all Democrats, y'all be going hard, like y'all literally go hard to defend Kamala and Biden. So this is crazy. Yesterday, y'all, it was a town hall meeting in Springfield, Ohio. And in Springfield, Ohio, they found out that the Haitian immigrants were eating ducks. I'm talking about the ducks that usually walk around the park looking so beautiful that you feed bread to. And I can't talking about that. But what baffled me about the whole situation was you now have Democrats trying to find, they literally try to debunk everything. Even down to not just the people going in the town hall meeting and talking about what they were experiencing within their community. We talking about they have pictures of the immigrants walking around with the ducks in their hand, like literally taking the duck to go home and eat it. I want to ask you something. Are you really seriously defending this? Are you really seriously looking at Biden and Kamala and saying they were the greatest presidents ever? We don't have any problem with them. This economy looks good. This whole party is awesome. Are you one of us that's saying, dude, this whole party is out of control? Guys, if you don't see a problem with what's happening, I want to ask that question. When have we ever had a presidency when we seen the borders wide open?
And I'm getting out here every day and I'm broadcasting this and you guys are just sitting up there in suits or something. Like, I really challenge you guys to get out here and do something. These Haitians are running into trash cans. They're running into buildings. They're running into, they flipping cars in the middle of the street. And I don't know how, like, y'all can be comfortable with this. Like, I don't know, like, who's getting paid from it. I honestly feel like someone's getting paid from it in the background. You got a bunch of people on a bus getting dropped off at a gas station to come down here. I know a single mom that FaceTimed me this morning at the welfare office that really need something. And it's nothing but immigrants over there. And I don't even want to seem like I'm coming down on the immigrants because it's the people that's bringing them down here. Because wherever they're at, that's what they're used to, bro. They're in the park grabbing up ducks by their neck and cutting their head off and walking off with them and eating them. Like, y'all get the Highway State Patrol down here every week, and then y'all get like a task force for the Highway State Patrol, and they look for guns and they look for dope and this and that and the fourth. That same people that y'all got riding up and down Limestone doing U-turns, pulling people over for blinkers and pulling people over for going left to center and a couple miles over. Y'all can take them same people, the Highway State Patrol, and you can take them in every single one of their silver Chargers and Dodge Durangos, and y'all can take them to Sunset, and y'all can park them right over there, and y'all can teach people how to drive. Since the Highway State Patrol knows so much about traffic laws and know what to do in traffic, y'all pay them. They can go over there and teach these Haitians how to drive because it's getting I'm getting thousands of views on these. And it's going to get bigger and it's only going to get worse. And y'all sitting up there in these chairs, all y'all need to get out here and do something. Y'all making hundreds of $1,000s. Y'all need to put on a t-shirt and some Crocs. And then y'all need to come out here in these streets and y'all need to go out here and, I'm out here before the police is. Y'all need to do something, bro. Y'all really got to stand on business. Y'all getting paid all this money just to wear a suit and sit in a chair. I think it's crazy, bro. We got to do something, bro. It's kids out here getting hurt. Only reason I even went on here and said something about it is because somebody told me they walking from the school and a Haitian almost ran into them. And who is getting paid? How much money is y'all really getting paid, to bring them over here? I know it's deeper than them. I know that's where they come from and that's what they do. That's their country. I don't know what they got going on over there, but they can't do that over here. And if y'all just getting paid from it and then y'all ain't doing nothing about it, I think that's super weird, bro. Y'all got to stand on business. Y'all got to really, step up. It's lame, bro. For real.
Thank you for your comments.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So now that we know that that's true, Last night at the debate, and let's go here. Last night at the debate, can I see the comments? Oh, trust me, I'm gonna jump in every last one of them. Last night at the debate, excuse me, this was said.
What they have done to our country by allowing these millions and millions of people to come into our country, and look at what's happening to the towns all over the United States. And a lot of towns don't want to talk. It's not going to be Aurora or Springfield. A lot of towns don't want to talk about it because they're so embarrassed by it. In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country, and it's a shame.
So when he said that, you heard Kamala Harris, oh, this is unbelievable. And the moderator's like, that's not true. That's not true. And then people around the internet was like, oh, Trump said it. Trump said he eating dogs, eating cats. I told you I'm the fact checker, right? First things first. Understand who you dealing with. And before I go nuclear for anybody, I'm going to do my research. So as I look at Clark County Communication Center, this is the call detail report. Anybody that know about police work, this is a police call to a 911 call center. Call number right there. Nature, larceny, reported 10/30/6/31, 8/26/24. Received by R. Snyder. How received 9, which is a phone call. OCC BTWN, and you got the coordinates. Type 1, priority 3, address Water Street and Water Street and Water Street. So they must cross. City of what? Springfield. Okay. Hold on. Complaint contact. Complaint. Whatever. Oh, they blacked all that out. They blacked all that out. Okay. For safety. I get it. Radio log. Dispatcher. Time and date. J. Perelman. Okay. MDC arrived on scene. Incident. Okay. MDC completed call. Incident. Okay. Comments. So we're going to scroll over. Excuse me. So we're going to come down. Because this was given. Call detail report. Phone number. They blocked it out. And they got all the coordinates and everything. 9898, which is a PTL tag, which is a description of a vehicle. Gray Toyota Tacoma. Then R. Snyder again. 2 males, 2 females, all what? Haitian. Okay. Hold on. Jesus Christ. Case ID. They got that. They have created an telecom access case via the following URL. Okay. Each had 1 goose. Okay. They reported 4 geese stolen. The Toyota is a newer model. Went towards downtown. Saw them first on the bike path. Called RP and referred them onto ODNR. Provided contact number for them. RP, repeat, said he could tell they were Haitian because he was within earshot of them to hear them speaking Haitian Creole, but could not get a complete license plate or a photo of them. Case completed, this and this and this and this. Okay, cool. So let me see. Real quick, I'm gonna pause this last night debate. CNN has a new poll that shows that Kamala Harris lost support of voters on who they trust to handle the economy, and Trump has gained. So pre-debate, Trump was up 53% to 37%. Post-debate, Trump is up 55% to 35%. The Democrats are panicking. Okay. So So me, not only do I just fact check once, I fact check until I can't fact check no more. So that's the police report, right? Okay. I also have the 911 call. Here's the 911 call.
Clark County Communications.
Yes, ma'am. I got a question. This is a non-emergency line, correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I'm sitting here. I'm riding on the trail going to my orientation for my job today, and I see a group of Haitian people. There was about 4 of them. They all had geese in their hand. They got away. I couldn't make out the first 3 of the license plate, but I got the numbers. The last numbers was 9898, and it was a gray Toyota Tacoma they took off on. There was about 4 of them. There was 2 men, 2 women. I couldn't tell the age because I'm in a hurry going to this orientation, so I don't be late.
What direction did they go?
They went up towards the middle of towards downtown.
Okay, and what path are you on?
Right now, hold on just a second. I'm coming to the intersection of. Give me a second here. It says Water and Warder Street.
Water and Warder. Is that the area you saw them?
Yes. It was about 2 minutes back behind me. I was trying to get my phone out and trying to make it to this orientation on time. I'm time crunching here. And I saw that. I'm like, yeah, this has got to be reported.
So how many geese did they have?
They each had 1. Now, the Toyota Tacoma did look like a newer model.
And what's your name, sir?
My name is... It's hot out here today.
I'm sorry, what's your last name again? Your phone number is that... Okay, we will put this out to our cars and see if we can't find them. Thank you so much for calling in.
You're welcome, and if I happen to see them again, I'll try to give you a call back and get a better license plate for you.
Whoa. So that's the 911 call. Not only do we have a 911 call, right? Not only do we have a police report, but man, we got somebody on the scene. This starting to get a little crazy. So now we got somebody on the scene. Let's hear what she had to say. Let's go.
I'm fucking safe here, bro. Like, everyone on TikTok, on Facebook, making these jokes to get everything's fucking funny. Like, imagine you being homeless for a whole fucking year for no fucking reason. Like, what the fuck? This shit is not fun. This shit is not cool, bro. They really out here decapitating animals and y'all are making jokes out of it. Imagine if you went outside and you saw your dog's head decapitated on the fucking ground. Like, why are y'all thinking this shit's a joke? It's not a joke. I don't feel comfortable walking anywhere.
Whoa.
Like, what the fuck? I should be able to feel safe in my own city. Everybody's fucking homeless out here. Ain't shit but fucking scary ass Haitians just lurking and creeping and shit. Y'all thinking this shit's motherfucking funny like he making this shit up. It's not made up, bro. This shit is real life. This shit is really fucking safe here, bro. Like, everyone on TikTok, on Facebook, making these jokes to get everything's fucking funny. Like, imagine you being homeless for a whole fucking year for no fucking reason. Like, what the fuck? This shit is not fun. This shit is not cool, bro. They really out here decapitating animals and y'all are making jokes out of it. Imagine if you went outside and you saw your dog's head decapitated on the fucking ground. Like, why are y'all thinking this shit's a joke? It's not a joke. I don't feel comfortable walking anywhere. Like, what the fuck? I should be able to feel safe in my own city. Everybody's fucking homeless out here. Ain't shit but fucking scary ass Haitians just lurking and creeping and shit. Y'all thinking this shit's motherfucking funny like he making this shit up. It's not made up, bro. This shit is real life. This shit is really fucking safe.
Whoa. Whoa. Woo. Whoa. 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 Not just that. I feel sorry for them out there. Not just that, though. Not just that. I'm going to go a step further. Not just that. So for the people that say, well, Dana, I don't believe that's real. I think they paying these people. Well, check this out. We got an arrest in real time. Pay attention. Listen to what the cops say.
So you have a right to remain silent on anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have a right to an attorney if you can't afford one, won't be appointed to you at state's expense. You have a right to have that attorney present during any questioning. You have a right to stop answering any questions once they begin. Do you understand your rights? Do you understand? Smile for me. Smile with your teeth. Go like this. Did you eat that cat? Did you eat it? No, why'd you kill it? Get in there. It's ridiculous.
Wow. You ate the neighbor cat.
Did you guys see all this?
And before we go any deeper, you see the time. You see the timestamp: 8/16/2024 at 22:59:14. That is 10 o'clock, going into 11 o'clock p.m. But how would you feel? You know what? In the words of Shank Rock, I gotta say Trump got a W. And now that Dana Jay is fact checking everything for Donald Trump, it seemed like they were stacked up against him. And he still bust them by himself. Mad and all. But I got a question. How would y'all feel if y'all came outside and seen a cat being eaten by a Haitian? Now, do I hate Haitians? No. I think they some of the coolest people out there. But if anybody Haitian that got ties to barbecue over there in Haiti, tell barbecue I need a sit down meeting with a barbecue. I need to sit with barbecue. And you know, I have to sit with barbecue and I need to know, why did you allow them to come over here? Man, come and get your folks.
We pulled up and she was just laying there with me.
Trump got a lot of W.
Did you see her eating it? She was eating it?
Yeah.
Ew.
She said it's blood on her. She said eating it.
She was eating.
We pulled up and she was just laying.
See all this?
No, we pulled up and she was just laying there with me.
Did you see her eating it? She was eating it?
Yeah. She said, but it's blood on her shoes. She said she stumped it out.
What the hell? What? I'm like, what? So not only do we have that, as you say, let's keep going. Let's keep running with it. We have a resident of Springfield. Listen to what he say.
Well, I am a resident of Springfield, Ohio, and it is not fake news. There is an issue with them that we have in our local park. They literally have ducks down there that the park takes care of, and it's where they live. And they are being killed and eaten. And as far as people's personal pets, I've heard stories, but I can't answer to that personally because I don't know. But I can tell you, because this is the car channel, I do car content, I can approach this story from the the car issue. And when I say that, I mean their driving issues. I witnessed this. They literally, and they have to have a translator wherever they go. They literally have been in the DMV where, like, I go and get my license plates renewed, and it's also where you get your license, obviously. And they literally have a translator, and they show up with a piece of paperwork that grants them driving privileges with no proof that they can actually drive, just that they're of age. It gives them driving privileges for 45 days, and then in 45 days they can go back and renew it, and they never have to show proof of how competent of a driver they are. We can't do that. And the accidents that are happening here in this town are crazy stories. And like I said, I've witnessed some of this. So I'm approaching this from a car aspect. They can't drive. I don't know how they are even able to do this legally in this country, but they've hit trees, fire hydrants, people. I mean, there's been fatalities from them not really knowing how to drive. And this is a small town. 20,000 people and this is a poor county. This is not a high-end wealthy county. And for them to come in and get preference, and I mean preference, and I'll give you one example and then I'm gonna get off here. I have a brother who is disabled, and he's in a low-income apartment complex, and they were building new homes, they're attached to each other. They're not like apartments. They're all single floor because he can't get up and down the stairs, so he has to have a single floor deal with a scooter, a little mobile scooter and stuff. But anyways, he had been on this waiting list for this new housing development for low income and disabled people. And he checked periodically and see where he's at on the list, because they'll tell you, you've got so many people ahead of you, and he pretty much knew where he was on the list, and he was getting close. This last time he called and checked on it, they gave him a number, and he's like, well, that's not where I was before. It looks like I went backwards on the list. Why? Well, I guess the Haitians, for whatever reason, for whatever political umbrella they are here under, got pushed to the front of the line. So now my brother has to wait even longer because of the Haitians. And they're not disabled. They're getting special preference for housing that really should be, I hate to sound bad, but it should be for a U.S. citizen first. And then, they can go and move into the apartment complex that my brother's trying to get out of, because there's a bunch of young people there, single mothers, a lot of children. He gets nervous around all that, so he wants to be in a safer environment for him. And this place was going to be it. Well, right now it's not looking like it's going to be it, and anytime in the near future. And that kind of bothers me. I'm not going to say a little bit, I'm going to say a lot. But so it's not fake news. There are cases of what they are saying on the news is to be true. There's probably not a lot of video evidence. There is some. And I can only speak to what I have witnessed personally. I cannot speak to all of it. But it is bad enough that it concerns
on a police report
a lot of people in this town, and I'm one of them.
Wow. So this guy is talking about and what happened in Springfield, this and this with the migrant and the Haitians. Well, I got one even more crazier. Check this out. And we still talking about the Haitian situation now. The migrants. This is crazy. Check it out. September the 10th, 2024. That was just yesterday. This is the commissioner meeting. Check it out.
Everyone is talking about the death of ducks and cats in this town, but I'd like to talk about the death of one very special person, my mother-in-law, Kathy Heaton. On December 1st, I received a phone call that changed my life forever. She was collecting her trash can from her driveway when a car struck and killed her instantly. A task she had done over 2,000 times, spanning 4 decades in Springfield. That morning, though, a Haitian immigrant was allegedly driving recklessly when he struck and killed her. I say allegedly because to this day, there's been no punishment, not even for the expired tags on the vehicle he was driving. Months before she was killed, I began noticing the reckless driving and complete disregard for our driving laws by some members of the Haitian community. It made me angry. But now my anger has turned to fear for the safety of my family and the citizens of Springfield. I'd been to Haiti 14 years ago. My husband and I went, and it was my first time in a third world country. I sobbed when I saw the poverty living there, and I have great empathy and compassion for them, longing for a safe place to call home. But 14 years later, I'm living in fear in my own city. It's not safe. I am paralyzed with anxiety when I'm getting my children out of the car in any parking lot, walking on any sidewalk, and driving on any road in this town. I'm haunted by the faces I saw when I had to bear the news to my children and husband that she was dead. Their grandmother, the very person who tucked my 7-year-old twins into bed just 6 hours before on her 71st birthday, was never coming back. What everyone has feared is my reality, and it's my grief, and it should be yours as well. It saddens me greatly to think about leaving a place I've made a home, raised my children, became an active member of this community by providing medical care to the underprivileged and underserved, volunteering, serving on boards, and cheering for the success of the city. But just as the Haitians were seeking a safe place to call home, I now have found myself in that same situation, wanting to abandon this city and all my efforts above and search for a safe place to raise my family. We need to change the laws for immigrants wanting to obtain a driver's license in Ohio.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Everyone is talking about the death of ducks and cats in this town, but I'd like to talk about the death of one very...
Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. And people will sit back and be like, oh, no, this and this and this and this. No, that's crazy. To lose a loved one behind somebody that's a reckless driver. And I'm not talking about just a Haitian. I'm talking about anybody that's a reckless driver. And we're not just going to stereotype just Haitians, just Caucasians. No, I'm talking about anybody that's a reckless driver, that's driving reckless, that uses a vehicle to strike somebody and to hit somebody and take them away from their family. They need to, I'm put out there, they need the death penalty. Let's keep it a buck. They need the death penalty. And some people be like, oh, no, that's too harsh. No, it's not. It ain't harsh enough. So with that being said, I got to tag in somebody from the other community, right? Because I'm not biased. I don't hate the other community. I just don't like what that community official does to everybody else. But I don't have nothing against nobody. But listen to what they had to say about Springfield. Check it out.
Oh my God! I thought it was a joke. I really did. I thought it was a fucking joke that people were out here just eating ducks and swans and birds and shit and cats and dogs. Ew. I said that's no... You didn't hear about that?
Yeah, it's in Ohio where I'm from. Fucking weirdos.
I thought this was a joke, you guys. Where the fuck is PETA? Why aren't they mad about this? Because you know what? You guys get mad over leather belts. So why is this... You know what? This is Kamala's fault, 100%. And Joey and his friends and the whole Teletubby gang. Okay? Tonight's going to be very interesting. I'm excited to watch it. I hope that y'all hide your cats, hide your dogs, because they're eating everybody out here. Okay?
Wow. Wow. This thing got everybody in uproar. Good God Almighty. So now you even got the other community that's against Kamala with this. I just don't know what to say. Listen, man. Listen. It's wild out here. And I'm going to keep going. Because the weird part about all of this is that people are not in tune about what's going on. So we're going to continue with the fact check, and we got through the ducks. Now we're going to tackle the abortion. Trump said that a senator, let me get it correct. Trump said that not the now Virginia governor, I'm sorry, but the old Virginia governor endorsed post-abortion, post-birth abortion. Well, they fact-checked, as they say, and said that that's not true. You know me. I'm the fact-check king. So I had to go get some fact-checking going. And Lord behold, look what I found. Check this out.
No exception. There was a very contentious committee hearing yesterday when Fairfax County Delegate Kathy Tran made her case for lifting restrictions on third trimester abortions, as well as other restrictions now in place. And she was pressed by a Republican delegate about whether her bill would permit an abortion, even as a woman is essentially dilating, ready to give birth. And she answered that it would permit an abortion at that stage of labor. Do you support her measure and explain her answer?
Yeah, and I wasn't there, Julie, and I certainly can't speak for Delegate Tran, but I would tell you first thing I would say is this is why decisions such as this should be made by providers, physicians, and the mothers and fathers that are involved. There are, when we talk about third trimester abortions, these are done with the consent of obviously the mother, with the consent of the physicians, more than one physician, by the way. And it's done in cases where there may be severe deformities, there may be a fetus that's non-viable. So in this particular example, if a mother is in labor, I can tell you exactly what would happen. The infant would be delivered. The infant would be kept comfortable. The infant would be resuscitated if that's what the mother and the family desired. And then a discussion would ensue between the physicians and the mother. So I think this was really blown out of proportion. But again, we want the government not to be involved in these types of decisions. We want the decision to be made by the mothers and their providers. And this is why, Julie, that legislators, most of whom are men, by the way, shouldn't be telling a woman what she should and shouldn't be doing with her body.
And do you think multiple physicians should have to weigh in, as is currently required? She's trying to lift that requirement.
Well, I think it's always good to get a second opinion and for at least two providers to be involved in that decision, because these decisions shouldn't be taken lightly. And so, I would certainly support more than one provider.
All right, let's go back to the phones now for the governor. We're going to talk now with Mike, who's calling.
So, Shank, that go to link.
No exception. There was a very contentious committee hearing yesterday.
So as I scroll down, right, they say someone may want to notify the ABC moderators. I mean, since they asserted themselves into this debate. Facts. So here's the article. It says only people lying is Kamala and the moderators. Virginia. Hold on, let me see. Virginia late-term abortion bill labeled infanticide. A bill that would have removed restrictions on late-term abortions in Virginia has led to a conservative outcry. The Democrat who sponsored the measure said it would allow abortions at any point in pregnancy up. Oh, let's see. Oh, they talking about Larry Hogan is doing okay. Something else. Oh yeah, that's when she talking about taking the guns from people. So yeah, so they were lying about that. But then, you know, folks like myself, what we do is we fact check. Shank, the link is right there. Even in the fact check, I want y'all to listen to this phone call. Check it out.
I just turned 32 weeks pregnant. Am I able to come in for an abortion ASAP?
I wouldn't be able to see you for the week of the 23rd, so that would put you at 34 weeks.
Can I still have an abortion at 34 weeks?
Yes, ma'am. I just have to do an intake form. Do you have about 5 minutes?
Sure, I have 5 minutes. Yeah, I just found out that she could have Down syndrome. I can still have the abortion, right, even though she has Down syndrome?
Yeah, so we just have to do an intake because the doctor...
It doesn't matter. That's late-term abortion, ma'am. That's abortion in the 8th month of pregnancy. That's discriminatory based on someone's genetic code. She just confirmed she would commit an abortion on me with my child who's viable and can live outside the womb. I just turned 32 weeks pregnant. Am I able to come in for an abortion ASAP?
I wouldn't be able to see you for the week of the 23rd, so that would put you at 34 weeks.
Can I still have an abortion at 34 weeks?
Yes, ma'am. I just have to do an intake form. Do you have about 5 minutes?
Sure, I have 5 minutes. Yeah, I just found out that she could have Down syndrome. I can still have the abortion, right, even though she has Down syndrome?
Yeah, so we just have to do an intake because the doctor...
It doesn't matter. That's late-term abortion, ma'am. That's abortion in the 8th month of pregnancy. That's discriminatory based on someone's genetic code. She just confirmed she would commit an abortion on me with my child who's viable and can live outside the womb. I just turned 32 weeks.
So I got to ask this question. Who's lying? Like I say, I'll fact check it all. Can I have proof with sources? Why Shank tell me drop the link and he ain't even hit the link? That's so sad. Very sad. But hold on. We gonna keep it going. Cause that's what we do over here. You know what I mean? We gonna keep it going. So since Trump is the problem, let's talk Trump. We gonna go back to the debate last night. Right? Here we go. The most lying thing I've ever heard. January the 6th. Check this out.
Let's chart a course for the future and not go backwards to the past.
Hold on.
Nancy Pelosi was responsible. She didn't do her job.
The question was about you as president, not about former Speaker Pelosi, but I do want Vice President Harris to respond here.
I was at the Capitol on January 6th.
So was I.
I was the vice president-elect. I was also an acting senator. I was there. And on that day, the President of the United States incited a violent mob to attack our nation's capital, to desecrate our nation's capital. On that day, 140 law enforcement officers were injured, and some died. And understand, the former president has been indicted and impeached for exactly that reason. But this is not an isolated situation. Let's remember Charlottesville, where there was a mob of people carrying tiki torches, spewing anti-Semitic hate. And what did the president then at the time say? There were fine people on each side. Let's remember that when it came to the Proud Boys, a militia, the president said, the former president said, stand back and stand by. So for everyone watching who remembers what January 6th was, I say we don't have to go back. Let's not go back. We're not going back. It's time to turn the page. And if that was a bridge too far for you, well, there is a place in our campaign for you to stand for country, to stand for our democracy, to stand for rule of law, and to end the chaos, and to end the approach that is about attacking the foundations of our democracy because you don't like the outcome. And be clear on that point. Donald Trump, the candidate, has said in this election there will be a bloodbath if this and the outcome of this election is not to his liking. Let's turn the page on this. Let's not go back. Let's chart a course for the future and not go backwards to the past.
Now, if anybody watched the debate last night, y'all know the bloodbath. I said bloodbath. The bloodbath situation, right? Was not about what she trying to make it about.
Nancy Pelosi was responsible.
Hold on, Trump. It was not about what she made it about. When he said about the bloodbath, it was about the oil. That's what you know they was talking about. It was about the oil. And on the fact checking, I don't know if this is still up. Hold on, let me see, make sure. On the fact checking, yeah, it's still up. On the fact checking, you know, this is what they tried to say about the debate, that false claims made during the debate. Donald Trump made 33 plus and Kamala made 1 plus. That's not even true. So CNN is going back and forth. And what I'm trying to understand is folks don't understand what's really going on. So debate host ABC is the most biased of the big three. And this is what I'm trying to explain to folks. Like when you have the national news media, the fake news, that's biased, you're gonna be caught with some stuff, right? So is anybody going to talk to me about Kamala Harris earrings, which were earphones? The same earrings. Is anybody going to talk to me about that? Matter of fact, let's hear.
Unlike conventional earrings, these earrings are placed on the earlobes and project the sound from inside the pearl straight into your ear canal. This directional sound technology can avoid sound leakage and keep conversations and music private and secure.
Like, I don't fuck with you. You little stupid ass bitch, I ain't fucking with you.
If you thought earrings were merely a fashion statement, think again. Nova's H1 audio earrings is the world's first wireless earphones made with real pearls. Unlike conventional earrings, these earrings are placed on the earlobes and project the sound from inside the pearl straight into your ear canal. This directional sound technology can avoid sound leakage and keep conversations and music private and secure.
Like, I don't fuck with you. You little stupid ass bitch, I ain't fucking with you.
If you thought earrings were merely a fashion statement.
So like I said, it is what it is. I'm gonna be honest. It's a lot that people don't understand, and now everybody is boycotting. Whoa. You know, hold on.
He said, I was convinced that Democrats were more interested in some man showering with my daughter in her locker room than they were in me having a job.
Wow. But like I say, I'm not trying to make people see what's going on. I'm trying to tell people, and I'm just trying to tell you the truth, you know? I'm just trying to point the truth out there and all that, so that way y'all would know that, hey, that they was lying on this man the whole time, and they've been trying to take him out. So hold on.
So she just started by saying she's going to do this, she's going to do that, she's going to do all these wonderful things. Why hasn't she done it? She's been there for 3.5 years. They've had 3.5 years to fix the border. They've had 3.5 years to create jobs and all the things we talked about. Why hasn't she done it? She should leave right now, go down to that beautiful White House, go to the Capitol, get everyone together and do the things you want to do, but you haven't done it, and you won't do it because you believe in things that the American people don't believe in. You believe in things like, we're not going to frack. We're not going to take fossil fuel. We're not going to do things that are going to make this country strong, whether you like it or not. Germany tried that, and within 1 year, they were back to building normal energy plants. We're not ready for it. We can't sacrifice our country for the sake of bad vision. But I just ask one simple question. Why didn't she do it? We're a failing nation. We're a nation that's in serious decline. We're being laughed at all over the world. All over the world, they're laughed. I know the leaders very well. They're coming to see me. They call me. We're laughed at all over the world. They don't understand what happened to us as a nation. We're not a leader. We don't have any idea what's going on. We have wars going on in the Middle East. We have wars going on with Russia and Ukraine. We're going to end up in a third world war, and it'll be a war like no other because of nuclear weapons, the power of weaponry. I rebuilt our entire military. She gave a lot of it away to the Taliban. She gave it to Afghanistan. What these people have done to our country, and maybe toughest of all, is allowing millions of people to come into our country. Many of them are criminals, and they're destroying our country. The worst president, the worst vice president in the history of our country.
President Trump, thank you. And that.
So with that even being said, right? They telling you, oh, the next lie, January 6th. Oh, Donald Trump and sued the riot. He told people to go and stomp inside, stomp the yard. Okay, let's hear what Trump had to say. Let's see if he's inciting something.
Now it is up to Congress to confront this egregious assault on our democracy. And after this, we're going to walk down, and I'll be there with you. We're going to walk down. We're going to walk down anyone you want, but I think right here we're going to walk down to the Capitol, and we're going to cheer on our brave senators and congressmen and women, and we're probably not going to be cheering so much for some of them, because you'll never take back our country with weakness. You have to show strength, and you have to be strong.
So,
hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel.
So hold on. So he said, let's march peacefully and patriotically. Right? Peacefully and patriotically. So they say it was Trump supporters down there, right? Well, hold on. Let's see who it really was. Oh, I hate doing this to people because I destroy their whole vision and their lie. Check it out.
This is Matt Heimbach, a leader in the white nationalist movement.
We're nationalists. We have no time for leftist scum who wants to destroy our nation, destroy our people, hurt our law enforcement, and fight against our families.
This is Matt Heimbach, a leader in the white nationalist movement.
We're nationalists. We have no time for leftist scum who wants to destroy our nation, destroy our people, hurt our law enforcement, and fight against our families.
This is Matt Heimbach, a leader in the white nationalist movement.
We're nationalists. We have no time for leftist scum that wants to destroy our nation, destroy our people, hurt our law enforcement, and fight against our family.
This is Matt.
That don't sound like a Trump supporter. That don't sound like a Trump supporter at all. Hold on. So I'm just trying to figure out if that wasn't a Trump supporter, then why were they saying that was a Trump supporters that stormed the Capitol? I don't think y'all know the difference between white nationalists and Trump supporters, but hold on. This is the White House. Uh-oh. So the people that's opposing, or should I say thousands of pro-Palestine protesters and activists are lighting off smoke bombs and flares as they plan to surround the White House. And they march into the White House doing it. Now, what if a Trump supporter, what if a MAGA supporter would have did this? Wait a minute, where's Capitol Police? What up, Mike? Hold on. There's more people here than it was at January 6th. What's going on? Stay back. What? Wow. But they don't want to talk about that. So since people don't want to talk about real issues, that they want to say, oh, what about the Trump supporters but that stormed the Capitol? I told y'all I have it all, right? I told y'all I have it all. Right? I told y'all I have it all. So with that being said, let's take a look at this. Nope, not that yet. Hold on. Let's go here. I'm sorry, my fault. Let's go. Told you I have it all. This is Antifa being chased off the steps at the Capitol. Now, Trump was nowhere near there. This is the South Side. You're going to see the Trump supporters chase Antifa away. Watch this. Now wait, here's the shaman. Here's the shaman. Here's Trump supporters. I do believe the shaman was let in by the police, along with all of them. So where's the Trump supporters that storming? Hold on, wait a minute. I told y'all it was Antifa and the white nationalists, but nobody want to believe me. Here we go. But see, people don't want the truth. You know what I mean? People don't want the truth. Hold on. Let's go there. Portland Antifa were present on January the 6th in the absolute front of the Capitol Police line. How did they get there in the front? Let's go. I want to know, how did they get there? Can somebody tell me how they got there? I want to know how they get there. Hey, Shank, man, come on up, bro. I don't know where Shank at. He told me drop the link. I'm going to pin it to the top of the chat. Anybody want to come up, they can come up. Check this out.
Oh, damn.
All Antifa dressed up in Trump gear. Trump hat, Trump jacket, Trump hat, Donald Trump hat, Trump scarf. So you'll think that they part of MAGA. Trump banner. No, they got there and changed into this gear. Watch. Bingo.
How are you doing today? Oh, I recognize you from Portland. Hey, so you got Antifa here too. You got Antifa and Trump supporters within the same vicinity here for the same thing. This is absolutely fucking crazy.
The whole world is watching as America is being destroyed from within.
Hey, fire! Hey, you're fire! Hey, you good? You good? Hey, just listen, but I'm fire! Hey, bro, that was close. On fire? No, you're good. I got that on camera. You're good. You all right? Hey, they just caught him on fire. Look at this guy's hoodie. How you feel? Oh.
So you see, that's what Antifa does. They mingle in with Trump supporters or with whoever supporters, and they just do what they do. Now watch this. Here's the Antifa fall flag. Hold on. No Trump supporters at all. Strictly Antifa. So what they did was they blended in with Trump supporters, and they started all the chaos. All of this right here is Antifa. Hold on, wait a minute. Right here, Philly Antifa organization. Antifa right here. This the shaman that's being escorted by both of these officers. Antifa guy that dressed up with the Trump flag. Ain't none of Antifa get charged. Ain't none of Antifa get charged. Oh, hold on. Shank Rock in the world. Hold on, let's get off of this. Hold on for a second. Hold on. Let's do it like this. I see Shank. What's going on?
What's good with you?
Ain't nothing. What's going on, brother?
Salute, Dream Team. Salute. Can you
Yes,
hear me?
sir. Yeah. We can do it. Yeah.
I ain't gonna be long because I got this part 2 coming up at 9. But
take your time.
You know I rumbles with Trump, right?
All day.
He disappointed me, Dana.
How?
He disappointed me because I expected more out of him, like his formula, his approach to it. You know, like he was getting in there. Don't get me wrong. They were trading licks. You know what I mean? To me, the debate was a slugfest.
Right.
You know, he was getting her.
Mm-hmm.
She was getting him. Overall, she got out on him. In my perspective. Talk to me. I see your face. I see your face. I see your face. Hey, look, you give me that face. You give me that Jonan face, you know, that roasting face. Like, all right, look, all right, I didn't let you get your Jones on me. Now it's my time to clap back. That's the face you gave me.
It's definitely my time to clap back. But I ain't doing it. But let's keep it real. When you in a debate, right? A debate is supposed to be between you and that person that you're supposed to debate. The moderator shouldn't be the tag team partners of your opponent. And the one thing I can say is when Trump got frustrated, and because he was looking like, look, I'm talking, and it came out a little bit when he's like, look, but I'm talking, don't that sound familiar? At the end of the day, it's like Trump was destroying Kamala, but the moderators made sure it didn't go that way because they wanted to make sure that Trump knew that they was supporting Kamala.
Let me ask you something real quick. Did she get any W's?
In my book?
Yeah, did she get any W's?
No.
Did he get any L's?
I didn't give my L. I gave my I on one thing. And the one thing I gave my I for like incomplete on is when he let her get under his skin.
Right.
That was it.
Right. And that's what I'm meaning by he disappointed me because he let her. Like he could have easily prevented it. He let her. He knew.
No, but he couldn't.
You don't think he could have prevented it?
No, see, the thing is, when you understand the machine. All right, let me give you a little background. The lady that moderated introduced Kamala and her husband now to each other. The guy that moderated with her is Kamala's husband's best friend.
Let me say this. Me and you joning, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, you done already studied me. You know me. You've been around me. So you know my get down. You know my get down.
Mm-hmm.
You know my weak points. You know my strong points.
Mm-hmm.
We on a big stage.
Mm-hmm.
how you gonna handle it? Is you gonna allow me to play you out of position? Are you gonna allow anybody that's there to help me play you out of position? It's the big stage, Dana.
Okay, so watch this. But I'm gonna give you the big stage. I can't control what you do, but by you doing that, once the people who know the background, they ain't gonna be like, oh, Trump handled himself like a G. Now, if he would have went nuclear on her, the first thing everybody would have said was, oh, I knew it. Trump can't handle himself. Trump is at the beginning of the debate, at the end of the debate, at the middle of the debate. It's damn if Trump do, damn if Trump don't. He can't do no worse. He can't do no better, but he can only do natural worse.
I give you that.
And what I think he did was he showed a little bit, but then he snatched himself right back real quick. So that's why I say I gotta get my eye, and because he didn't allow himself to stay there. But you can obviously see that he was frustrated when he was trying to question and answer and go at Kamala in a very classy way, and the moderators wouldn't allow that to happen.
I give you that, because he didn't go hard in the paint, and he could have went hard in the paint, but he didn't. I give you that.
He would have been stupid to do that. If he would have went hard at Kamala in the paint, he would have lost the election hands down. Reason being is because the first thing they're going to say is what? Trump going after women. The first thing they're going to say is, oh, E. Jean Carroll was telling the truth. See, people got to look at Trump still on trial. So he can't do what he would normally do. He got to let it be known, like, look, I'm classy. It's Kamala, but I got to prove to everybody that she's going to change the world when she haven't did it in 3.5 years. Why do you got to wait to get in office, Shank, to say I'm going to do this and do that and do that when you are the second most powerful person in the world? Joe Biden is on the beach. So that means all power fall on who?
Yeah, but you know, she got to follow the proper protocol in the chain of commandment. You know what I mean?
Bro. Not when you already in office. You don't need to follow nothing if you already in office.
So let me just ask you this real quick. So he's the president, she's the vice president. So you saying she can make moves on her own without asking him, without getting it approved through him? She can just make any move she wants?
Yes, because she was, and because see, Biden has already been deemed by the courts for that he's unfit to run the country. But they already said that he's unfit and to stand trial and everything. So they just letting it borrow all his time. But that means everything falls on her. Now that we looking at it, she been secretly running the country because Joe Biden wasn't doing it. So it was the team of her and the Obamas, along with George Soros and them. Shank, you there?
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm just absorbing it in. I'm listening. I mean, I give you that, you know. I give it to you.
Then the other thing is this right here. When she put that lie out there, you know what? And before I go to that part, watch this. The moderators tried to fact check Trump every time he spoke. And as I'm showing y'all, everything that Trump was saying is factual. Why, when Kamala opened her mouth and spoke, why she was never fact checked last night? The reason being is because of the closeness to her husband. One introduced her to her husband, and one is the best friend of her husband. And Trump walked in there knowing that this is going to be an unfair playing field, but I'm going to show my face and I'm going to debate because I stand on principles, and because Trump, main thing, he put in America first. So if he can show that he can walk in a lion's den and damn near get devoured wearing a suit and with nothing but meat on, and you got 3 hungry lions or 1 lion and 2 lionesses, but I never ate, and they just hungry. And they still didn't do what they accomplished to do. Make it make sense. Can I yield my Can I yield my time back to Shane? That's why they hate me. And because I sit back and I put it out though. Just like last night when I was at the watch party at Revolt, and I'm gonna post them videos later. I asked one question and I wanted to get on camera and ask, but everybody was like, nah, Dana, you are too controversial. My question was, what is Kamala going to do if she's elected in the next 4 years that she didn't do in the first 3?
We about to find out.
I doubt it.
We about to find out, Dana.
I doubt it.
Dana.
Can I put money on that?
History.
Listen.
History is in the making.
Listen. The only way that she will win is if they steal 2024, which they're trying to do now.
DanaJay.
Okay. Just remember I said it.
DanaJay.
Just remember I said it.
History is in the making.
Okay.
We are about to have our first female president of the United States of America. Now, I'm going to keep it real with you. And I said it earlier. Even though, in my opinion, she won that debate, I still believe Trump makes the better president. I still believe. She won the debate, and that's just my opinion. But Trump makes the better president. I don't believe she will be a better president than Trump. She'll be a better president than Biden, but she can't, in my opinion, she's not a better president than Trump. Dana, let me slide off and start this live up at 9. I'm going to slide off.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and finish this and I'll slide over.
All
right. Shout out to Shank Rock. His opinion that she will be a better president. His opinion. Well, that's why I tell people, get out and vote. This election, you're going to have to get out and vote. So that way we can really put an end to all of this. However, look at this. It says, Stephen's son said, ask yourself why the Jan 6 committee never requested that I come in publicly to testify. Think about that. I am the chief Capitol Police officer. Uh-oh. He's the chief of the Capitol Police. Hold on.
The restrictions I had as the chief, and ask yourself why the January 6th committee never requested that I come and publicly testify. Think about that. I'm the chief of the Capitol Police. To have me come down and publicly testify before the January 6th committee, because I think they were concerned. It would begin to show what went on the 6th, what went on the days leading up to the 6th, and what was the involvement of political leadership and their appointees.
Wow.
The restrictions I had as the chief, and ask yourself why the January 6th committee never requested that I come and publicly testify. Think about that. I'm the chief of the Capitol Police. To have me come down and publicly testify before the January 6th committee, because I think they were concerned. It would begin to show what went on the 6th, what went on the days leading up to the 6th, and what was the involvement of political leadership and their appointees.
Wow. Ex-Capitol Police Chief sound alarm that January 6th was a cover-up. Oh, God. Former Capitol Police Chief blames Pelosi for January 6th security failures. Why was former Capitol Police Chief Stephen's son not called to testify at the January 6th hearings? Surely he would have been one of the key witnesses. Ooh. Ooh. Hold on. These are videos that they don't want y'all to see. These are the videos that they don't want y'all to see. Check this out. And these are not Trump supporters. This is Antifa. I agree, Lex. Oh my. Oh my. Ooh. Hold on. I told you. It's footage. Is this an insurrection? Hold on, let's see.
Fucking traitors! Oh, traitors! Fucking traitors! What numbers? They're gonna lock us in.
You can disagree with it, but respect it.
Oh no!
Come on.
Hold on. How is this an insurrection and the police let them in? Like I told y'all before, but they told me I was lying. So here we go.
Oh, traitors! Fucking traitors! What numbers? They're gonna lock us in.
One, two police so far. 3, 4 police so far.
You can disagree with it, but respect it.
5, 6.
Come on.
7. All
Where's Trump?
Wow. So how can it be an insurrection if you was let in? Hold on. I do believe I'm the one that showed y'all this 3 years ago, and I said it's going to come back. Here it go again. They bringing in everybody. Look good. So, like I said, point proven. And watch this, because here it is.
Protests following the murder of George Floyd in May of 2020. I do not believe any of them understood just how unique the DC National Guard is, and the responsibility that is delegated from the President to the Secretary of Defense and further delegated to the Secretary of the Army. I believe it is this lack of understanding that led to the significant delays in the military response on January 6th. I will not sit here today and say if we had been given authority to immediately respond when Chief Sun, the chief of the Capitol Police, made that first frantic call for support at 1:49 p.m., that we would have prevented the breach of the Capitol. What I can tell you with absolute certainty is that we had a force equipped and ready to respond. And that despite the inaccuracies of the DOD-IG report, we had a plan and would have liked the opportunity to try. Instead, we waited for hours, less than 2 miles east of the Capitol, knowing our Capitol had been breached and not understanding why we had not received the authorization to respond. I cannot tell you the number of times someone has asked me, "Where were you? Where was the National Guard? Or how can you call yourselves Capitol Guardians?" There's no easy response to those questions, and the truth is, we were there and we were ready. We just weren't authorized to respond, and that is difficult to explain. The soldiers and airmen of the DC National Guard deserve better. They deserve to be recognized for their sacrifices over a prolonged period of civil unrest from May of 2020 to May of 2021. I look forward to your questions you may have. Thank you.
The restrictions I had as the chief, and ask yourself why the January 6th committee never requested that I come and publicly testify. Think about that. I'm the chief of the Capitol Police. To have me come down and publicly testify before the January 6th committee, because I think they were concerned. It would begin to show what went on the 6th, what went on the days leading up to the 6th, and what was the involvement of political leadership and their appointees.
Wow. Like I said, it's been nothing but a political witch hunt against Donald Trump. That's all it's been the whole time. But then you'll let propaganda get through like this, and they start talking crazy like this.
Christine, Laura, what you're seeing behind me is one of multiple locations that have been burning in Kenosha, Wisconsin over the course of the night. A second night since Jacob Blake was seen shot in the back 7 times by a police officer. And what you are seeing now, these images came and come in stark contrast to what we saw over the course of the daytime hours in Kenosha and into the early evening, which were largely peaceful demonstrations in the face of law enforcement. It wasn't until night fell that things began to get a little bit more contentious. Things were thrown back and forth. Police started using some of those crowd dispersal tactics like tear gas, even playing very loud sounds to push them out. And then what you are seeing, the common theme that ties all of this together, is an expression of anger and frustration over what people feel like has become an all too familiar story playing out in places from across the country, not just here in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Christine?
So my question is, why wasn't none of the Black Lives Matter people that burnt down Wisconsin, Minnesota, and places like that, why weren't they? Why wasn't they brought to federal justice and stuff like that? That's my question. Why wasn't they? Well, those are questions that people ain't gonna answer. But check this out. In the debate last night against Communist Harris, Trump referenced Nancy Pelosi's daughter, where she admits that January 6th was a hoax and a staged insurrection. Well, here is Michigan Senate Majority Leader Mike Sharkey on camera confirming just that. It was all staged. Mitch McConnell wanted it to be a mess so he could secure a Trump impeachment conviction for Pelosi and Schumer. Well, don't pay me no attention. I'm gonna let the man tell you for himself. Here you go.
Why wasn't there more security?
Yeah, there was 30 guards out back there.
It was ridiculous. It was all staged.
You think it was DC, the mayor influenced?
I think she was just a puppet.
Yeah.
I think it was kind of high.
How does that?
Hell, Mitch McConnell was part of it.
I was going to say.
He was the one that was part of the decision making how much security to have on stand. I think they wanted to have a mess.
I know they wanted to. There's no other explanation. The moment, like.
But they wouldn't have had a mess with you guys. They had to have also recruited this other group of people. And then I do believe, because I don't know if you guys have been caught up in it or not. When you're in mobs, you can get caught up in emotion.
Oh yeah, I was ready to go.
You can get caught up in emotion.
Especially when you're getting tear gas and
so some of those Trump folks probably just got caught up in the emotion of it.
Well, they had a guy with a loudspeaker up on that tower. There was a tower in the middle of everything in the back. And there was a dude on a loudspeaker egging everybody on, telling everybody what to do. Like, reinforce this side, reinforce that side. Like, they're going through over here. Like, it was definitely something to behold.
I'm sure it was fantastic to watch. Good, fantastic.
Yeah,
Like,
it was
unbelievable.
Real interesting. Yeah.
It was
I'm glad I was there.
It was a surreal moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I said on my couch, tears coming down my eyes. I couldn't believe it.
because I didn't see someone get arrested. I didn't see anybody punch a cop. I didn't see a cop punch a person.
I want somebody to tell me why that guy shot that woman.
Exactly.
I want an answer.
What did she do to get shot?
She was breaking through a window, but
But in every other barrier, when people started to break through the barrier, they just got out of the way and let them go.
Yep.
Why in that one case with that one person who never showed his face, or they never showed it on camera?
also there was a lot of people behind her. How reckless as it is to shoot?
Yeah, and I would hope
it was a
She was hot.
Wow. 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 So they telling it. Wow. This is crazy. On to the next story. Which is, we talked about the aliens and all this stuff. But let's talk about the border czar. Check this out. Like I say, I don't think y'all ready for me today because I'm cooking.
For the first time on her campaign website. A K-File investigation has uncovered, meantime, a 2019 questionnaire. And in this questionnaire, Harris laid out some much more liberal stances, among them on immigration. So in 2019, in what K-File found, she said she would cut funding to ICE, writing, quote, "Our immigrant detention system is out of control, and I believe we must end the unfair incarceration of thousands of individuals, families, and children. I was one of the first senators after President Trump was elected to advocate for a decrease in funding to ICE." Well, now, of course, she's touting the Biden administration's executive order to crack down on the border. K-File's Andrew Kaczynski joins me now. Andrew, that's pretty incredible on its own when you're talking about what you found here on ICE. What else did you find?
Yeah, and this was a questionnaire that she filled out for the ACLU, and this questionnaire is really an interesting snapshot in time of that 2019 Democratic primary. Kamala Harris was trying to get to the left of Bernie Sanders. She was trying to get to the left of Elizabeth Warren, and you really see that in a lot of these answers, and I want to walk our viewers through a little bit of what she said. Let's just take immigration and look at what she said here. She said on immigration, she made this open-ended pledge to end immigrant detention. She said she supported taxpayer-funded gender transition surgeries for detained migrants. She also said she supported
Taxpayer-funded gender transition surgeries for detained migrants.
She
actually said she supported that.
She both wrote and answered in the affirmative when she was asked this. Oh. And she said she also supported it for federal prisoners. Now, she also pledged to slash immigration detention by 50%, close all family and private facilities, and decrease funding for ICE, and then the end ICE detainers with local law enforcement.
I mean, these are things that, it would be hard to think that you would come up with taxpayer funding gender transitions for detained migrants, and yet this, as you say, written and verbally. What else, did you find?
Well, let's take a look at her answer here on drugs. She got asked about, the question from the ACLU was, since drug use is better addressed as a public health issue through treatment and other programming, will you support the decriminalization at the federal level of all drug possession for personal use? And Harris answers yes. Now, what would that mean? Well, it mean the federal all drug possession. That's not just marijuana, which she alluded to in her answer to this question, but it also would mean
it's federal level of all drug possession,
fentanyl, crack,
yes.
Cocaine, things like that. Yeah.
Have they responded to you on her changes on these issues?
So we did put this question to the Harris campaign about the entire ACLU questionnaire, and the Harris campaign didn't answer any questions from CNN. Instead, they just provided a statement from an unnamed Harris campaign advisor that just said, the vice president's positions have been shaped by 3 years effective governance as part of the Biden-Harris administration. Now, they declined to CNN to elaborate on what those positions were, and then they also provided this statement, which they attributed to a spokesperson saying, as president, she will take that same pragmatic approach, focusing on common sense solutions for the sake of progress. So where does she stand on this, all this questionnaire today? We don't know, and they won't say.
It's pretty incredible stuff, and thank you very much, Andrew K-File, for this reporting.
So hold on. So first of all, Kia, what I'm doing is I'm streaming. So if you're looking at this on another platform, then okay. But you're streaming. You know what I mean? Let's go. Let's finish cooking. You know what I mean? Let's finish cooking. Let's go. This is about Kamala Harris at the border because she said that she was great on the border thing. Well, let's see what the general have to say.
Chairman Jordan and Ranking Member Nadler and distinguished members of the committee, my name is Mike Boudreau. I am the sheriff of Tulare County in California. Tulare County sits in the heart of California, right in the center. We're a very large agricultural community. I have spent 38 years in law enforcement working in the sheriff's office and working with victims throughout my career. I am also an FBI National Academy graduate in Class 251, where I have law enforcement leaders from all over the country and as well all over the world who I have connections with. When it comes to the dangerous and sometimes deadly impacts of what I feel is a failed Biden-Harris administration on open border policies, the impacts of illegal immigration in California, I must say that I have a front row seat. I also served as the California State Sheriff's Association president, where I meet regularly with all other 57 sheriffs. There's 58, me being number 58, in the state of California hearing their stories. There's a few examples that I would like to be able to provide today. We have a long issue of illegal immigration in California. However, over the last 3 years of the Biden-Harris administration, we have a deadly impact of violent criminals coming into our communities. We have migrant communities of farm workers who are now infiltrated and terrorized by those that they had fled other countries from, who are now in our communities terrorizing them, threatening their children to be involved in drug trafficking, gun running, drug dealing, as well as gangs and sexual activity of children. I'm very involved with these migrant communities as the sheriff, and I can tell you the personal stories and impacts are heart-wrenching. Many of these communities have to do what's called paying rent. You must give money to the drug lord or the gang member or the violent criminal of those that you fled if you want to live peacefully within that migrant community. I'm very familiar with Kamala Harris as the Senator and Attorney General in California, and I can tell you that the words that she has often spoken when it comes to defunding the police and ICE kin to the KKK is demoralizing to law enforcement and those trying to protect our country and protect victims here in California and the United States. I have, as the president, walked the border, and over the course of the 38 years as sheriff, I have visited the border many times, and I had many friends in the Border Patrol as well as Homeland Security, and I can tell you that they are frustrated. Thousands of people coming through a day where I visited and I saw people from Yemen, China coming through. In our town, we had a friend of mine, Jody Jones. His brother was shot and killed at an AM/PM mini-mart where an illegal immigrant who had been deported 3 times over found his way back into the United States, attempted a robbery, and shot and killed a man. My deputies got into a pursuit and got into a violent shootout with this man. We have a case where that's called the reign of terror. I can tell you, as the Attorney General, Kamala Harris often lessened the impact of law enforcement with her quotes of defunding the police. I have story after story, but most recently what we're starting to see is an influx of Mandarin, or those from China, We're unraveling a human trafficking case of over 40 women who are involved in sexual prostitution up and down the state of California, who have found their way across the border and are here illegally, and that case is ongoing. We have financial crimes from Mandarin, thieves from China, who are stealing millions of dollars online from our elderly in the Central Valley and up and down the state of California. We had an illegal immigrant, El Mano Negro. He was a hired hand by the cartel, where we arrested, and finally he admitted to killing and assassinating over 25 people in our county at the hands of the cartel. We just unraveled a cartel in our county, dismantling that cartel. The people in that cartel that we arrested openly admitted that within the last 3 years, it's easier now to move human beings, drugs, guns, fentanyl most specifically, across the border, and that it's easier now than in the history of their cartel. I can tell you, because of the Biden and Harris administration, law enforcement resources are quickly depleted. We have victim after victim that we see, as you'll hear today, and that these stories are not unfamiliar to law enforcement up and down the state of California. And so with that, I'll conclude and turn it back over to you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.
Wow. But they say she have what's best for us, right? So not only is she paying people to come to conferences and talk bad about Trump, Google is also involved. I know what y'all gonna say. Well, Dana, I don't believe that. Google ain't involved. Okay, let's go. Shout out to my right-hand man, Mr. James O'Keefe. Check it out.
Is this seat taken?
Yeah.
My name is James O'Keefe, and we're doing a story about Google.
Okay.
Google is coordinating.
I've never said that. No, I don't know.
You've never said that?
This is like a coordinated effort by like big tech, like big companies to like try and get her to win. Yeah, it's definitely coordinated. Yeah.
What's going on?
They're reorienting the search engine. These are your words. You don't remember saying that? No.
They're reorienting the search engine such that Kamala is more, favored.
It doesn't look good when you lie about these things. I don't want to say you don't want to say anymore. You've said a lot.
Here on the streets of Los Angeles, he's been rendered mute when I've asked him to elaborate about what he meant by what he said. What's controversial about Google coordinating with Kamala Harris? This is a huge election. There's going to be a lot of people doing some not so nice things. See you later. And he goes into the Whole Foods, going grocery shopping here.
Do you feel bad that Google is like deceiving people in that way?
No.
You don't feel bad?
No. I mean, it's all like a psyop. I mean, it's like, if you think about like what election interference actually is, it's like, what does that mean?
You don't feel bad that like maybe these people are being nefarious about their motives?
No. No, not really. Not really.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the
Hi. How are you doing? Is this seat taken?
Yeah.
Hi. My name is James O'Keefe, and we're talking about this Disney tape. Remember that Disney undercover reporting you were talking to my friend about?
I know Disney had a little controversy like in the last year because like there were HR executives explicitly saying that we cannot hire white men for like certain roles. And it was like videotaped and like it was leaked.
Well, she works for me. We did that tape. And we're doing a story about Google.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
You've already spoken about Google quite a bit.
Sure.
You say all these things to someone. I mean, what's going on?
What do you mean? Sorry.
Google is coordinating.
I've never said that. No, I don't know.
You've never said that?
Google was essentially promoting through its ads like rhetoric that was very like pro Kamala, And it's like, this is like a coordinated effort by like big tech, by big companies to like try and get her to win. Yeah, it's definitely coordinated. Yeah.
I recognize that you yourself may not agree with that you're doing this, but why not speak out about it?
I'm not speaking about that.
But you already did speak about it.
I just work on ads.
You work in ads.
Yeah.
So when you say these political headlines that are generating clicks, which generates ad revenue, it's all fueled out of hate. You work in advertising?
I think so.
Does anyone really trust the healthcare system? Well, thankfully, there still are some good guys left in healthcare, like our great friends at The Wellness Company. The Wellness Company has been with OMG since day one, and now they're proud to introduce the ultimate first aid emergency kit, meticulously created to ensure your access to life-saving prescription medications, personal protective equipment, and other essentials by empowering you to take control of your health journey. Now you and your loved ones will be prepared for the next
Hold on.
wc.health/.
It doesn't look good when you lie about these things.
Who are you? Sorry.
Who am I?
Yeah.
My name is James O'Keefe.
Sure. Like who you work for, because like this just feels very uncomfortable.
Well, it's definitely uncomfortable. You're talking about a big story involving a tech company coordinating with the Kamala Harris campaign. Don't you think it's uncomfortable, though, that tech companies would link up with presidential campaigns?
I do not know anything.
Come on. I mean, you work in advertising for Google. I wasn't born yesterday. You've been denying that you've said the things that you're on video saying.
Where's the video?
I'll show you the video. That's you, is it not? How am I taking out of context?
I don't know, but I don't feel comfortable with this conversation.
You don't feel comfortable?
No.
I don't feel comfortable that Google's coordinating with the Kamala Harris campaign. I'm just quoting you. Just quoting you.
Yeah, but it's like, these are just like things that I say. Like, it's like,
Just things that you say.
Yes.
Okay. Watch some more of
Like,
this.
but it's like you go to Google, they're reorienting the search engine such that Kamala is more, favored. Facebook, I feel like, is promoting, content that is favorable towards her. A lot of the AI stuff that's sort of like proliferating right now is doing so in a way that's like generally favorable to her.
What are you doing advertising?
I don't want to say anything.
You don't want to say anything more. You've said a lot.
Are there other people inside Google that agree with your sentiment? That they're definitely coordinating with the Kamala Harris campaign?
Never said that.
Maybe we can get a movement of people inside Google come out and tell the world what's happening, right? Dakota? Well, we're here in Los Angeles, Westwood neighborhood, UCLA, talking to Dakota Liazer, a growth strategy, is that correct? At Google. And he said a lot of things about reorienting the search engine, about coordinating efforts, but here on the streets of Los Angeles, he's been rendered mute when I've asked him to elaborate about what he meant by what he said. What's controversial about Google coordinating with Kamala Harris? Why do you think that the billionaires want Kamala? Well, that doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but what makes you say that? You say you can't speak on behalf of your company, but here you are speaking on behalf of your company. Where are you going? This is a huge election. There's going to be a lot of people doing some not so nice things. See you later. And he goes into the Whole Foods, going grocery shopping here. And there it is. Dakota Liazer at Google, Whole Foods. He was pretty shocked, but he lied and he said he didn't say the things he said. And then I showed him the video and then he said he felt uncomfortable. Don't we all feel uncomfortable? I feel uncomfortable here on the streets of this city. Reporting from Los Angeles, James O'Keefe with OMG. He's showing up again. Hi. Are you walking around the block in circles?
Like 6 feet.
He's walking. He's just walking around the block in circles, like a robotic circular movement around the block. That's the strangest thing I've ever seen. Well, here we go. The market has plunged again. The writing is on the wall. It's time to take action. The elites and big banks are pulling the strings, creating financial chaos to strip you of your wealth. Don't let them win. Call my friends at Bishop Gold Group right now. They'll help you shield your assets with gold and silver, the ultimate fortress against this financial tyranny. Act now before it's too late. Protect your future, protect your freedom, protect your retirement. I'll put the link and phone number in my bio so you can get a hold of them anytime.
Wow. So it seems that James O'Keefe got you to talk a little bit, dummy. You should never talk to strangers. Should never talk to strangers. But ooh, what I want to do real quick is I want to make you mad. What I want to do is I want to make the naysayers mad, because now I know I got real haters on. You know what I mean? Some of my so-called friends are like real haters. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Check this out.
It's interesting, Vivek, because Tulsi says that the former president brought voice to the American people. Did he bring the fire to the feet of Kamala Harris? Did he press her enough on all of her flip-flops?
Well, I think the most important part was that he actually spoke for the 80-plus million Americans, probably 90-plus million Americans, if things go well, that are going to vote for him. But also for many of the Americans who may even disagree with some of his positions. They don't want to stay out of World War III. I think Donald Trump spoke really clearly to the fact that Kamala Harris's words pale in comparison to his actions in securing peace. We were on the brink of war with North Korea, kept us out of it, avoided two major wars that we're now in, Russia, Ukraine, what's going on in the Middle East. And so I think he really landed that. As far as it goes to holding Kamala Harris's feet to the fire, you had muted mics in each direction. That's the job of the moderators, and particularly one of the two moderators I thought did a disastrous job today in feigning fact checks of Donald Trump without remotely even appearing to apply those same standards to Kamala Harris. But I do trust the voters, Trace. They've been tricked by the media before. I think many voters are now attuned to that. And so what we may see is that may actually backfire in a counterintuitive way, where people feel like Donald Trump's being set up.
Oh my. So how many people feel like Trump was set up? I told you, I'm cooking today. I'm going to cook today. Hold on, wait. The video of Sweet Willie. They don't want this to show.
He's a rogue, all right, notorious for his flamboyant lifestyle. Flashy clothes, fancy parties, fine women,
Are you his daughter? No, I'm not.
and fast cars.
You should from now on address me as the mayor.
If ever a man and a municipality were made for each other, it is this man, this place. He's a rogue, all right, notorious for his flamboyant lifestyle. Flashy clothes, fancy parties, fine women.
Oh, who was that? Who was that?
His daughter? No, I'm not.
And fast cars.
You should from now on address me as
Who's that right there? The same one that he was sleeping with.
the mayor.
If ever a man and a municipality were made for each other, it is this man.
You know what? Hey, Trump, man, I need you to speak, bro. I need to hear it again. Go ahead.
We don't give anything to our farmers. The homeless are all over the streets of the major cities. The sick and the problems. And yet we'll give billions of dollars in defending countries that have 5 times more money than we can ever hope to have. This country shouldn't be raising taxes. We ought to be lowering taxes. If you look at the payments that we're making to NATO, they're totally disproportionate with everybody else's, and it's ridiculous. This country is busted. And it's busted because we're doing things that we shouldn't be doing. If we had business ability in this country, we'd be making lots of profit, so-called surplus. That money could be going to defend our homeless and our poor and our sick and our farmers. And that's where we ought to be spending the money, not giving it to countries that don't give a damn for us to start off with.
And that's 1982. So when you say Trump change, my question is when? Because he's been saying the same thing for the longest time. You know what I mean? He's been saying the same thing for the longest time. Make this make sense. Hold on. Let me see what the senator got to say. Democrat Ohio Senator Sherrod Brown confronted about the Haitian migrants he voted to import that are now killing and eating people pets. Ooh, let's see what you uncovered. Let's see.
How would you feel if an illegal Asian?
We're happy to.
I mean, no, we're on a sidewalk, so I'm gonna ask it real quick. How do you feel about illegal Haitian migrants in Springfield, Ohio, eating dogs? Would you be happy if an illegal alien ate your dog, Senator Brown?
Senator,
you did allow illegal Haitians into America via your votes with Borzai Harris, Senator Brown. Would you like to comment? Senator, do you think we should decriminalize fentanyl, like what Kamala Harris says? Do you agree with Kamala Harris that we should decriminalize fentanyl?
I don't know. Okay.
Any thoughts on what this?
Senator Brown, one more time.
I don't think that.
How would you feel if an illegal immigrant Haitian ate your dog, considering you allowed all these illegal immigrants into Ohio based off your voting record by giving Haitians amnesty? Would you like to comment?
He knows what I think. I mostly know what he thinks. He's pretty.
Thanks, Senator.
All right, thanks, you guys.
Have a good rest of your night.
See ya.
Senator Brown, a lot of your constituents are worried about their dogs getting eaten in Springfield. Would you like to comment? Oh, you're gonna go into the DSCC. Would you like to comment on your voting record, which allowed illegal Haitians into Ohio? You voted to give them all amnesty, Senator Brown. Would you like to comment? No?
Hello.
All right.
Ooh. So, like I say, we can go days and days and days and days. You can go days. I mean, so I guess we supposed to unsee this too, right? So one thing I say, I stand on business, and no matter what, I stand on business. And I'm gonna say this: I thought Joe Biden didn't like Donald Trump, but now Joe Biden asking for a MAGA hat. Oh boy!
Put it on. Come on. Spencer do a selfie. There he goes. Hey, I'm proud of you now. Hey, they're good. They're good. You cut the fried chicken. I don't know if you like it.
Damn, so Joe Biden now. Oh man, oh my God. But you know what they say? But they're gonna say, Dana, you ain't telling the truth. Dana, you lying. Dana this, Dana that. So I'm just gonna let one of the homies break it down for y'all before I get out of here, because I'm almost finished. But check this out.
Hey man, Kamala Harris is the type of motherfucker that'll spit in your face and tell you it's raining. Kamala Harris lied the whole motherfucking night. She ain't said nothing about no goddamn policies, nothing about what she gonna do to change this motherfucking economy and get this shit back up and running. She ain't said nothing about none of that shit. I'm gonna tell you what she did though. She race baited all night. She tried to bring up some racial shit, thinking, hey, that's gonna win the black folks over if I say that. You know what I'm saying? Then you got an earpiece in your ear, motherfuckers telling you what the fuck to say. You dig what I'm saying? And then all these goddamn news analysts, oh, she what they say? She was very presidential last night. She was very presidential. She was very presidential last night because all of that shit was scripted. It was rehearsed. That's why they had these extra rules in there and a limited amount of time to talk. You dig what I'm saying? So when Trump talking, they on the other side in her earpiece, well, you should bring up the race. Yeah, it's time to do that. Bring up his felonies. Yeah, do that. Come on, man. That whole motherfucking shit was a shit show, bro. You dig what I'm saying? It was Trump against 3 motherfuckers last night. And he held his own. Everything that motherfucker say, they try to make it a lie. When he spoke about the immigrants and whatever the fuck in the park eating duck heads and shit, he wasn't lying. We seen the community leader get up and say the shit. They out here walking around chopping heads off the ducks and eating the motherfuckers, bruh. You dig what I'm saying? They over here bringing goddamn gangs and all this kind of shit over here. Like, we seeing the shit on the news. But when Trump said it's a lie, though. I'm just saying, bro. That whole debate was a shit show last night, man. You know what I'm saying? Kamala Imhoff is full of shit. And like I say, bro, she'll spit in your face and tell you it's motherfucking raining. And you gonna believe it. Anything they want to do, I don't understand. Like, y'all not seeing this shit? Y'all don't see how fake she is? Huh? All right, but y'all go ahead and do what you want to do. You want to go down there and vote for Kamala, go ahead and do your thing.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? But she ain't gonna win. She ain't gonna win.
That part.
She ain't gonna win. You know what I'm saying? Trump 2024, man. Fuck that bullshit, bro.
That part. And for the people that said Trump don't know what he talking about, it never happened in Springfield, all this other shit about the accidents, and I already showed you about the ducks. Oh, but here's the accidents. So I'm just saying, everybody can't be lying. Everybody can't be lying. You know what I mean? So let's see what Emily got to say, and before we get out of here, what you got to say, Emily?
I'm sorry. I am so tired of the tens of thousands of just hard fours online being like, I'm voting for her because he's going to strip all of our rights away as a woman. I can do that as a mom and a da. What rights, babe? What rights? He was already president. And how many rights did you lose? 0. He's trying to protect women's rights. What do you think it is when we have men in women's sports? We have men in our personal spaces. What do you think it is when dangerous men come over the border? That's what protecting women and children is. Oh, he already said he's not going to do a nationwide abortion ban. He's not going to do it. If anything, it's going to be state by state the way it has been. And guess what? If a state, 90% of people in a state want something, I think that state should have it, even if I don't agree with it. If you don't like it, move to another state. It's very simple. Stop with the propaganda. This is why people make fun of women. Use your brain. Use your brain, babe. I'm sorry.
That's something that these I want to say dumb motherfuckers. That's something that they don't want to do. Use their brain. Man, like, yo, these folks, man, listen, man, these folks. But look, on that note, I'm about to get there because see, I can really go into it and I can keep going, but I'm not. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna end with this. This is my last point. Google growth strategist confirms beyond a shadow of a doubt, Google has been actively coordinating with the Kamala Harris campaign, manipulating its search engine advertisements to favor her in the 2024 election. Ooh. And here it is right here. But I'm going to let my girl, Megyn Kelly, cook real quick. Everybody ban Taylor Swift. But that's how we do. And we just walk away from folks while them people want to start blowing up stuff. We just walk away and make them feel it. Check this out.
I'm disgusted. I'm ashamed of those moderators at ABC News. They did exactly what their bosses wanted them to do. The person who runs ABC News is a close personal friend of Kamala Harris, that is responsible for Kamala Harris and her husband meeting. And they did Dana Walden's bidding tonight. It was 3 against 1 on that debate stage this evening. Hi, everyone. I'm Megyn Kelly, a special program tonight for you reacting to the debate. It was 3 against 1. It's very easy to look like you know what you're doing when both moderators are entirely on your side. Trump did the best he could under the circumstances, but it really was like 3 fighters in the ring pummeling one opponent. And Trump tried to take them all on. He did fine. He did as best as he could. He was thrown a few times to the point where he was unnecessarily defensive and he was getting angry. And so was I. Were you? This was a mistake to trust ABC News with this debate. The Republicans must learn from this mistake. The same way the Democrats never agree to do anything with moderators they don't entirely trust. This should be the last time the Republicans ever do this. Because those 2 moderators tried to sink Donald Trump tonight. The numerous fact checks on what he said and none on what she said. None. I don't remember a single fact check of anything she said, and she lied repeatedly. She just got away with it. In the moderator's eyes, that was Donald Trump's job to fact check her. That's correct. Except you didn't employ that same tactic when it came to Trump, and you accused him of lying even when it was your opinion that he lied. When Trump tried to say that his comment that he lost 2020 by a whisker was him being sarcastic, David Muir actually injected saying, I didn't hear sarcasm. Who gives a shit what you heard? Who died and left you political analyst in chief? You're supposed to be the objective news anchor of World News Tonight. That's a comment you make to your significant other, David. Not on the debate stage. It didn't sound like that to me. Shut up. That is inappropriate. It's not for you to make that call. Leave it up to Kamala Harris. Leave it up to people like me who will play the soundbite and let the audience decide. But you were out of line, and they did it to him over and over and over again. And the worst piece of all of this is the obvious tactic by ABC News, which was as follows. Mr. Trump, you said something incredibly controversial and terrible. Let me remind you of what it was. Do you have any regrets or thoughts on how terrible you were? Trump answers. Vice President Harris, how bad is Trump? And then she'd answer. It happened over and over again. That was the format. Mr. Trump, you're a piece of shit. Kamala Harris, isn't he a shit? Thank you. It was incredible. And then anything Trump said, fact check, fact check, fact check. And their fact checks were full of shit. I'm swearing even more than normal right now because I'm mad. I'm angry. I'm angry at them, at ABC, at my industry that I want nothing to do with. And I've never been happier to be outside and be able to say how I truly feel. And yes, even with some colorful words, because that's what the situation calls for. They're trying to steal this election. They're openly working to sink him. I think it was so bad, their bias against him and toward her, that it's going to backfire. I actually think the American public is going to see through this, and there's probably going to be some empathy for Trump. No fair-minded person could think anything other than that they were in the tank for him, and it was 3 against 1 on that stage tonight.
On that note,
I'm disgusted.
So am I. But on that note, I thank you for joining me. You don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. Be someone important. Be yourself. DanaJay up out of here. Until next time, I'm gone.
Youngsters, if you're out there right now, do not give a darn what opinion people have of you, long as that opinion is not consistent of that of yourself. You be you. I'm not paying to make you feel good about me. I already feel good about me. I'm good. Message for the youngsters out there and the old school, not old fools. Look at me.
Girl, you can get it, and I'm the one who give it. So lay your body down, 'cause I'ma lay it down tonight. I wanna fill you with my love tonight. So let me put my love inside. Lay your body down, 'cause I'ma lay it down tonight. Passion like a fire, and I wanna put it out with my love, with my love. Whisper in your ear and let you know exactly what I'm thinking of, thinking of. Maybe I should just let you use my imagination. Your back tattoo is the roadmap to my destination. Ooh, girl, you can get it, and I'm the one who give it. So lay your body down, 'cause I'ma lay it down tonight. I wanna fill you with my love tonight. So let me put my love inside. Lay your body down, 'cause I'ma lay it down tonight. Girl, I'ma do it right. I'ma be here all night in your love, in your love. Until the moonlight turns to daylight and you see the sun coming up. Baby, let my love run wild through your imagination. Back tattoo is the roadmap to my destination. Oh yeah, girl, you can get it, baby, and I'm the one who give it. So lay your body down, 'cause I'ma lay it down tonight. Oh baby, with my love tonight. So let me put my love inside. Lay your body down, 'cause I'ma lay it down tonight. Assume the position. This is what you've been missing. Baby, I'm on a mission. I've got a vision for your body tonight. Assume the position. This is what you've been missing. Baby, I'm on a mission. wish. I've got a vision for your body tonight. Oh, girl, you can get it. You can get it. And I'm the one who give it. Right now. So lay your body down, 'cause I'ma lay it down tonight. Oh, baby, wanna feel you with my love tonight. Take me with my love inside. Lay your body down, 'cause I'ma lay it down tonight. Lay your body down. Girl, you can get it, and I'm the one who give it. So lay your body down, 'cause I'ma lay it down tonight. Swimming in you, hey, little mama, said I'm gonna take her. Dipping your pool, just gonna look out there. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Whisper in your ear and let you know exactly what I'm thinking of. Maybe I should just let you use your imagination. That tattoo is the roadmap to my destination. Ooh, girl, you can get it, and I'm the one who give it. So lay your body down, 'cause I'ma lay it down tonight.